Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you at right now. This is 321 Boom Podcast with your boy Mario, Mr. Cheesecakes, DJ Big Mac the Boss on Facebook and of course on YouTube. You can check out all my YouTube videos up right now. Especially my podcast shows is up there too now. So you need to definitely check that out. Shout out to my last podcast. That was last Saturday with the lovely, beautiful, funny comedian Ronnie Raw. Very dope podcast. Had a good time with that one. I cannot wait to talk to her again. She is off the chain. She helped me out in the past on Too Cool, Too Funny radio show. And so I appreciate it on that one. So look, what are we talking about on my podcast today? We are talking about 3 very important words. First word is the coronavirus. Where did it start? Or how did it, got this bad in the world? The second word is the pandemic. Very crazy. Same thing. We're going to talk about the pandemic of 2020. And of course, the newest thing, the third word would be vaccine. We're going to talk about vaccines today. We're going to talk about the coronavirus, but those are the 3 words we're going to talk about today. And please chime in, leave comments, tell me how you really feel what I'm talking about today on this podcast. So look, I want to start off. You guys can, if you guys want to, like I said, chime in, leave. You can leave, ask me a question. There's a question box down there. I read them for you whenever I get a chance to. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the coronavirus. So we all heard that it started at a meat market in China. So we don't know how true it is, because it happened so fast, 2020, January 2020. So it started so fast. But coronavirus, for my knowledge that I sort of know, that's why I'm asking you guys, leave comments. But I feel like the coronavirus has been around since for the last couple of years, to my knowledge. That's what the news has been talking about. We're gonna talk about the news too, because I know everybody's very worried and all this other stuff. But January 21st was sort of like the beginning stages of the coronavirus. And it's so important, so important to figure out when you think of a virus. You think of the flu shot, you think of SARS, you think of the swine flu, you think of all these different things. Yes, it's crazy. You try to figure out where all this stuff come from. I feel like people don't like to clean their bodies. They don't like to wash their hands. So, you carry fungus. You can carry fungus around you if you don't clean yourself, if you don't clean your body, if you don't clean, wipe your nails off your nails and for real, wash your hands. Some people don't do that. Some people be in a rush and be like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. But at the end of the day, why you're not listening to yourself or to what people tell you? You gotta clean. You have to be clean. You have to be sanitized. You have to clean up. There's people out here that lives filthy, very filthy, and it's pretty sad because it's like nobody shouldn't be, living, in filth, and I know some people is not, privileged to a lot of things of buying their own home or some people live in their car and some people live on the street. I get that part. But even though I feel like the ones that's on the street, some of those will still be cleaner than people like us. I feel like they're more, sanitized because they're on the streets. They're doing, I feel bad that they're on the street, but I feel like they're more, cleaner because they have to stay clean. They're around dust. They're around dirt. It's sad. It's pretty sad, and so the coronavirus, when you think of that word, you would just think, some people would just be like, oh, it's just a regular virus. It ain't going to kill nobody. Look, just think of all the past viruses. There's a grip of them. So you know what? Let's bring up the flu shot. The flu shot is one that black people do not like to take. I am one of those. I got my hand up. I am one of those where I do not take the flu shot. Now people will be, disagree and say, "Oh, you should be taking the flu shot, Mario. Especially your size and your health and all that. My health is okay. Only thing that I do suffer, not even suffer. I work out, but I have high blood pressure. High blood pressure runs in my family on my mom's side. We have heart attacks on my dad's side and strokes on my dad's. I get it. Like, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to see myself, walking around and being in a wheelchair or walkers and all that. I don't want to see myself in the next 15, 30 years. I have to be on a stretcher. I'm working on losing the weight. I'm losing weight. I'm up and down, up and down. I mean, that's common for anybody, especially if you're doing it naturally. I'm not knocking people that's been through the surgeries, and that's another thing. There's so many people. I really don't even want to break this down, but there's so many people thinking that surgery is the way to go and I can eat whatever I want to. No, you have to follow the guidelines. Go to your doctors and ask for a nutritionist. Ask them. I've been there multiple times where they told me eat more plant-based products and meals and stuff. So you know what? I have been eating more plant-based products because I love vegetables. That's how much vegetables I love. I'm like, if I can eat my vegetables as a burger or eat my vegetables as, like a salad, not even a salad, like eat my vegetables as like a, some chicken, even though it's not real chicken. I get it. Nobody's not prepared for all that stuff. So like I said, I didn't want to talk about that, but I just wanted to talk about that. This information is for myself and for you too, if you want to listen. But like I said, the coronavirus started, like I said, January 21st, 2020. And now, we're in February 13, 2021, where the new cases is, I want to say everywhere close to it, especially in America, 3,000 people, 3,000 plus people, maybe more, with new cases every single day. Now, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad where you can just find out different cases. Like I said, I might be wrong. That's why I said, please leave comments, leave a question if you want to, so we can really get down to what's the real numbers. So I do got some information about how many cases in America right now. I want to say we're close to almost, I think we're like in the million spot, but that's what I want to say. I might be wrong, but right here I have cases in the U.S., so recently, these are recent cases, 83,888 3 people of cases in the U.S. right now. Deaths in the U.S., 1,464 people of deaths. Recover is different. It goes up and down. Like they said right now in California, we are sort of going down, and that's a good sign. But my question is, how is this coronavirus, getting to people? Like, to me, I want to know, because it seemed like, and I heard this last year, right when like March or maybe the summertime, maybe around fall. I can't remember what time I heard this, but the news actually said that Dr. Fauci is the main doctor for the White House, and the United States doctor. I thank him. I thank Dr. Fauci. I think for any doctor that's doing the most right now, I appreciate what you guys are doing. But what I heard was that the cases of the coronavirus is just, it's everywhere. They trying to say the coronavirus is, first they said it's not airborne. So that's why people were still walking around with no mask. And I get that part. That's fine. That is fine. You don't have to, if you don't want to believe it's real, I get it. That's on y'all. But now, fast forward to 2021, where they telling us to double up the mask, and there's people that's still not wearing their mask. It's pretty, very sad, so we have to, do our job. Even though the news is scaring the hell out of us right now, do not just listen to them. You don't have to keep watching the news, and because the news will get you paranoid. It would definitely get you paranoid. But if I want to say, for the cases from, sorry, you guys, they need to have a thing where, no cause will interrupt a live. But yeah, so they keep saying that, that first it was saying it was not airborne, like I said, and now we're doubling up, maybe 5 masks just to protect you and yourself. So for my I know I don't have the coronavirus. I know you were trying to ask me why you would say that. How do you know you don't have it? If so I feel like I don't have it because I don't feel sick. There's so many people that keep saying that, and they said this last year, that we could be just carrying it because we've been around people. I'm guilty. I ain't gonna lie. I've been to a couple places last year. But I was definitely safe. I had my mask on. I had a mask on at a Halloween party, even though that's not funny. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm safe. I'm safe, but you know what? You're not really too sure especially myself, if I have the coronavirus. Like, it's not good. Like, it's bad. It is super bad, and we don't know how people are catching it. So it's very, scary. It's very, shocking of the deaths that we see every day. I want to talk about a couple of countries that have different numbers, like India. They case mostly every day, or doing right now, is 7,972 cases. That's going on right now in India. Recovering, cases. This is great. I like this. 7,758 cases recover cases. That's a good thing. That means they survived the coronavirus. Now, the ones that did not survive, I feel really bad, but this is not a really bad number, and it's still sad that I have to say this number, 114, in India. So that is pretty sad, but it's not like the numbers that I'm about to tell you from other places, especially in America. So in America, we have over 83,883 cases, and this in the USA. Now, the deaths to today in the U.S. is 1,464 deaths. Pretty sad, right? Pretty sad. I get it. Brazil, 46,271 cases. Recovered, 41,183 recovered cases. And the death is 1,464. We have the United Kingdom, of course. Cases, 60,225 cases. Recovery did not pop up when I looked up this information. So, y'all can look it up yourself if you're in the UK. For the deaths in the UK, it's 1,745 cases. Russia, 27,691 cases. And of course, recovering cases in Russia, 24,379 recovered cases. That's pretty good. That's not that bad. From the big number to the little numbers, that means it's a good thing. And of course, the deaths, 540. That's not that bad, and that's just a couple of countries. There's like the whole world damn near that has the coronavirus. There's a couple of countries that do not have no cases. Thank God for them. They were smart. They closed their border down fast. So if you want to look up for that information, you can definitely do that, after this live video. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to give you guys, some three important words. Like I said, we started off with the coronavirus. I am about to talk about the pandemic from 2020 to 2021 right now. Second word we're going to talk about, I might come back to the coronavirus, even though all this is about the coronavirus anyway. But pandemic, they have a movie just like that. They have a quarantine movie. I remember the quarantine movie. That was a good, scary movie. It makes you wonder, like, damn, like we are living in this situation right now. The main thing I want to talk about the pandemic start from last year to now, the deaths. And I mean, we already talked about the deaths of the coronavirus, but I'm talking about deaths of blacks on black people killing each other, black people getting killed from other races, Asians getting discrimination from their own, kind. I mean, just everything. White supremacy, to just, George Floyd, of course, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor. God bless their souls, and everybody that got killed from law enforcement. And there was really not a good thing about last year into now. From the coronavirus to this pandemic is really got people wondering why. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why does this keep happening? Especially in the black and brown community. So in my thoughts about everything that's been going on 2020, 2021, I feel like there's not enough, of course, people that care in this world. There's a lot of people that just care about themselves. They don't want to help nobody. They don't want to be. They don't want to. They really don't want nobody to. They don't want no help. And to me, we need help. We need love. We need God back into these situations. That's another thing. That's another day to talk about religion. I don't want to break it down. People don't like to talk about religion. I get it. That's on y'all. But I feel like there should be more care in the world when stuff bad happens. George Floyd didn't do nothing wrong. He did not. So the sad thing about it, the whole world was marching for this one black man from Minnesota, and he died on somebody else's watch. Google the officer and the officers. Where are they at now? George Floyd is in a box right now, and he can't even get up. He can't get up. He's dead. He's gone. Same thing with a lot of other people that passed on. It's pretty sad. I hate to talk about this, but this is very serious. We see what happened to the Capitol the beginning of this year. The beginning of 2021. They already canceled 2021 the 6th day. They said, "Oh, we're gonna cancel this day. We're gonna cancel this year because it's already effed up. It's messed up." So in my mind, for everybody protesting and loitering and just doing stuff that they want to do, it's a voice. It's a noise that people will never understand when they're out there protesting, when they're out there looting, they out there rioting. It's a sound. It's a sound that nobody. If you're not this skin color, you will not understand. I mean, there's been other racists that's been through some crazy stuff. The Holocaust. The Holocaust. That was crazy back then. I was not born back then, but I believe it was crazy. The Jews, man. The Jews is getting hurt. Same thing in the Hispanic world. There's so many. I don't even really want. That's history that you guys can look up. But like I say, it's a noise. It's not a bad thing when you out there protesting and marching for what's right and what's right and what's not right. People out there doing, to me. Like I said, I'm not trying to break down, but I'm just trying to break down the pandemic from last year to now. It's still the same. There might be a couple people out there marching and trying to protect themselves, but some people might think that all this pandemic that's going on is a distraction to hurt black people, to hurt the African American culture. That's how some people feel. Leave comments, y'all. I want y'all to leave comments because this is some serious stuff. We're talking about the coronavirus, talking about the pandemic, we're talking about vaccines. Some people are, how can I say it, afraid, upset, pissed off. You know how many times black people's been hurt from every single thing that they have to deal with? Somebody I post something on my Facebook where it was called "White Privilege is Real." And to me, it's not talking down on white people. It's just telling you that a lot of white people get away with a lot of cool things. A lot of white people. You hardly hear white people get pulled over by the police. or get arrested. And if they do get arrested, it's because it's something that they shouldn't even been doing. But I'm telling you, everybody, whoever's watching my podcast, find the light in you. Find the light in you. Because we living in some dark times. We are living in some dark times, you guys. I have no clue why we living like this. Black people's been getting treated wrong for 400 plus years. And we still moving. We can't stop. But really, all my white friends and other race that's not black, do your research on black history. Do your research on why black people, do what they do best and do what they do that's wrong too. Because everybody's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. And look, like I said, I'm not here to point fingers. I'm not here to point no fingers. I just want people to understand that them marching for their rights, because the system is not for black people. If the system was for black people, none of this stuff would happen. But guess what? It's happening. It won't stop. It will not stop until we see change, till we see more colors in the White House, when we see more colors in the Senate, in Congress, mayors, police officers. We want more diverse people in there too. We want that. We want it. That's all we asking for, y'all. That's all we are asking for. So it's heavy. It's heavy. How I feel about last year's pandemic, how I feel about this pandemic, it sucks. We should not be in our house, covering with masks, and not in the house, but what I'm trying to say, we're walking places now with masks. Like, I work out with a mask on, y'all. Who does that? I work out with a mask. That's what I do. That's the new age. That's the new time that we're living in. We gotta wear a mask just to make ends meet. It's sad. It's pretty sad. That's why you got some very ignorant people out there that say, "Oh, I'm not gonna wear no mask. Why would I want to wear a mask for? I can't breathe." Same as George Floyd. He couldn't breathe. And he had a mask. Not on his face. I think it was like on his chin or something. But he couldn't breathe. But we need a solution to stop what we see. I mean, you really tear up the Capitol because you want America to be great again? You really want to tear up the Capitol because your leader told you at the time that they lied to us? Wow. I mean, I don't know. Leave comments, y'all. Please leave comments. We're talking about the coronavirus, the pandemic, and of course, the vaccines. There's a lot of them, that's out now. But I want to say the best thing that came out of the pandemic, the best thing, I can't even think. I was trying to figure out if I knew something. But the best thing is to find peace during this pandemic. If you can find peace during this pandemic, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. Speaking about the pandemic, we was on a 2 year
Oh,
2 year contract. Okay, you got to sit back. Go sit back. Go sit back.
my head hurts.
Okay, go sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. I'm so
I
sorry.
gotta get some air on it.
Okay. So sorry, you guys. Man, I'm working, y'all. I'm working. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I'm so sorry. But yeah. They shut down for we was on like a shutdown for 2 months. It was a shutdown for 2 months. A lot of other places were still open. Let's just put that out there. We're going to put that out there. Other places were still open. And when I mean other places, Miami, Atlanta, I mean, that's the only places I know. I think Arizona was open too. So, I mean, to me, California was shut. I'm going to tell you like this. California has been shut down damn near the whole damn year. Damn. Oh, I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm at work right now, Callie. I'm at work. If a lot of people don't know what I do, I work with special needs people. I have a roommate. I just gave him some Tylenol for his head, and that was like 10 minutes ago. So it takes about maybe 15, almost 20, 30 minutes so that can get to heal your body. So yeah, sorry you guys. Like I said, sorry. But yeah, back to the pandemic. But yeah, L.A. and New York was like everything was shut down. Malls, the beaches. What else was shut down? Clubs, bars, all that was shut down. Even restaurants. Restaurants was taking some heat. They were taking some heat. So we're back open restaurant wise. Malls was open during the holiday season, but I want to say they're closed back closed again. The Santa Monica Pier is closed. I mean, like I said, there's some places in California that's still open. But the main thing I do want to know, and leave a comment. You can leave a comment too, Callie. How do y'all feel that Atlanta, Georgia, and Miami, Florida, just different parts of Florida has been open, and other places, and California and New York is on the we're stuck. We're stuck in the house. It's crazy. Callie, you're right. Our malls are open. Some of them, but damn near they are. And for a minute, they stopped. They told all the restaurants just to close down because you guys have a group of people inside. So now everybody's eating outside now, and it's cold. Who wants to eat outside in the cold? It's crazy. So leave a comment. Leave comments. How y'all feel about that? How some states are still open. Cases is going up. They said cases is about to go up because of Valentine's. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. But if you want to talk about more pandemic, coronavirus, and of course the vaccines, keep it locked. Leave your comments here. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm reading them right now. It says, I want us to come with a solution. It is frustrating. It's very frustrating. I'm gonna tell you like this, Callie. It's so frustrating that people are actually killing themselves. There's the suicide rate is going up. What do they call it? sex trafficking still going on. Sad. Drug trafficking, that's still going on. Mental illness is real. So if you know people that can't handle this pandemic, pray for them. Pray for them. There's so many crazy stuff that's going on right now. It's a lot of craziness that's going on right now. So, like I said, find your peace, find your light in this world if you can. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, and my friend Callie that's watching, I see you. This is 321 Boom Podcast Show, man. This is episode 4. I'm very excited about this podcast because I get to talk about some serious stuff. I get to talk about some fun stuff. I get to talk about some funny stuff. I get to talk about some cool things. So, if y'all know anybody that's very talented, it's like a little plug right now. I am the plug, so I'm gonna plug y'all one time. If y'all know some very talented people, motivational people that do some very amazing things, that do some cool things, that have some serious stories about their lives, their families, their tragics, please tell them to be on, of course, 321 Boom Podcast. And we'll definitely, all you got to do is direct message me and we're going to go from there. And that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so like I said, 3 words we're going to talk about today. Coronavirus, pandemic, and the vaccine. Okay, the vaccine, y'all. Okay, so look. I think in the black community, I'm speaking for the black community and the Hispanic community, that vaccines is not our friend. That vaccine is not our friend. Callie, you take it easy too. I can't wait, y'all. Callie's gonna be on the podcast too. She has a show. I don't know if it's this weekend or it's coming up. So I definitely want to have her on here. I want to say either before the show or after the show. So we're going to see what she's going to be doing during the pandemic. So shout out to you, Keena. Shout out to you, Keena. So yeah, let's go. So vaccines in the black and brown community, we do not take them because we feel like it is a setup. Leave a comment if you know or you feel like it's a setup, y'all. When they tell you every year when it gets cold around this time, did you want to take a flu shot? You need to take a flu shot? No, I'm not taking no damn flu shot. Like, no, for real. Like, literally, it's scary because they made the flu shot, like, I want to say years ago. It's been years. It's been some years. And they still haven't found they said they found the right strain for people that take the flu shot. But I swear and I sworn that the flu shot will make you sick. Now, like I said, leave a comment if you had the flu shot, you took it, and the next couple days you got sick. I am guilty of me taking the flu shot at a young age, and I kept getting sick every single year. They said it's supposed to boost up your body, so you won't get sick. And I get that part. That's fine. But at the end of the day, who wants to keep getting sick every year? Some people think it's a situation from another higher power, Some people think that, hey, I'm good, I'll take it, and it's no problem for me. Okay, I get that part. So to me, it's scary. It's definitely scary because you don't know what's in it. Now, they do have a website, the CDC. You can go on their website and see what's in the coronavirus vaccine. There's videos out there, but there's some people that really can't understand if it's gonna, help them do, better. Make them feel good. I have nurse friends that's actually, that took the vaccine, and they're like around my age. I'm in my 30s, and there's some people, said it's okay. It's supposed to prevent you from not getting the coronavirus. I get that part. That's fine. But going back to the flu shot, every time if you take it and you keep getting sick, it makes you scared. If this is going to be a repeat of the flu shot. So it is scary. It's very scary. And so, like I said, leave comments, after this podcast. We gonna definitely, I want to keep the conversation going, but like I said, I have a cousin of mine that's a nurse in New York, and she we had this conversation. I asked her if she took the vaccine. I'm not putting her information out there, but the main thing she was telling me was people are taking them. She told me that because of my size, that coronavirus can catch me like that and can make me real sick. She's like, I should take it because of my size and because I'm overweight and all this other stuff. But to me, I asked information for from her and some other people that's been, that had the coronavirus. I know people personally that had the coronavirus, and you can definitely check out those videos right now on my YouTube page, on here, 321 Boom, where you can, where we talk about, damn near all last year, we talked about coronavirus and the pandemic and what happened and the vaccines and stuff, so it's very, it's very serious. That's what people, people are definitely trying to figure out, what can they do to prevent not getting the coronavirus or not getting the vaccine. Like I said, I know people that actually had the vaccine recently. One of my homies, he's 30, he's in his 30s, and he took the second shot. So I asked him how he felt, and he said he was okay. So in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm going to wait for a couple of days, and then I'll ask him again. Because, like I said, we just don't know. We just don't know, what, what's going to happen, So, but yeah, I want to know if anybody out there have took the vaccine, is scared to take the vaccines. There was I think they said there's been 3 deaths since they had the vaccines. The vaccines actually started. They got the first. They started making the vaccines last year, but they started shipping them out and finished them up around December of 2020. So that's why everything's so fresh. We're still in February. Like the middle of February now, and it's everybody's scared. We don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, 3 deaths already happened. A lot of people have been getting a lot of crazy symptoms of like backache, arms hurting, people throwing up, just all different types of feelings of how they feel. But like I say, my nurse friends, they took them already, and they're fine. But I tell everybody, like I was telling even my coworker took it. He's African American. He actually took it. He took both of them, and he said he's fine. He said he had no symptoms or anything. So I think in the Black and brown community, we're scared because the flu shot it has the flu in it. It makes us sick. And I think that's why a lot of people are afraid to take the vaccine. But like I said, some people are taking it just so they can protect themselves. It's not a cure. This vaccine, the coronavirus vaccine, is not a cure. It just fights off the coronavirus. It fights it off. So you still have that coronavirus inside you regardless. If you're asymptomatic or just really, really sick. because you have the coronavirus. So we have about 15 more minutes on here on this live. But if you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, please leave comments, and we'll definitely keep this conversation going. But yeah, so the vaccines is out. Some people say they gonna take them. Some people say that they're gonna wait. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait maybe out of the summertime or around make it a whole year in December. A whole year in December, and I might take it. I want to see how everybody else is gonna feel after they took it. But for the children out there, they haven't even said if the children can take it because they still don't have a vaccine for them. If that's another thing. Some schools are back open, some schools are not open too, but some schools are back open, and that's pretty that's sort of crazy because we're still in a pandemic. Like we're talking about today, the pandemic and the coronavirus and all that. And but yeah, there's still there's like other states and other countries, they're back in school. Some people. How do you feel about the kids going back to school? Should the kids get the vaccine as just like just like the adults? Can they take the same one? Can they take those vaccines? Can they? We don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys this information. And if you got, like I said, leave comments on this podcast so we can get more information about it. But yeah, it's serious, y'all. It's very, very serious. I want everybody to understand that coronavirus is here. The pandemic is never going to stop until we calm down and listen to what the news said. I do believe everybody should stay home. I do believe that. But I feel bad for people that's not working. The pandemic messed that up for a lot of families. There's to this day, there's people not working because of the pandemic. So hold that thought, you guys. Hold on real quick. Yeah, you gotta just wait. I already gave you the medication, so you just gotta sit back and relax.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry, but yeah. So it's scary. We know it's scary. So I don't want nobody to live in fear, especially if you believe in God. Christians out there, help us out. Christians out. I'm a Christian myself. I will help you out if you feel scared. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for the people that I work for, my consumers. So I'm so ready to go out and travel. But right now it's so scary that I'm keeping them safe. I'm keeping myself safe. So I will not get caught up in this coronavirus. Like the news said, the coronavirus might be here forever because it's a new virus. It's brand new. But they said coronavirus has been around for the last couple of years. So, and make you really make you think, how did it start? Did it start in a meat market? Or did it start in a, laboratory? We don't know. We ain't gonna never find out until somebody speaks up. First of all, as black people, white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, Chinese people, we all need to come together and help each other out. You have to help each other out. It's so important that we do this. Okay, the more we help each other out, the more stuff can calm down. The more stuff can calm down. Vaccines. They're here. There are some people are not afraid to take them, but they're here. What I heard this from a friend of mine, and her mother said that she takes Tylenol or Advil or Aleve or whatever before she takes any shot, and that's very smart. I didn't think about that, but I guess medication supposed to stop you from not getting sick or whatever. They said vitamins is still good to take, but it will not protect you for the coronavirus. I don't know how true that is. Like I said, leave messages, comments, so we can talk about this. Keep the conversation going. But yeah, let's not live in fear. Let's give it to God. Ask God if you should take it. Ask God if you should take the vaccine. If you should, that'd be great. Like I said, I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time because I don't feel sick. I wear gloves. I'm going to tell you like this. Before the coronavirus, I used to wash my hands, I think at least about 20 times a day. Now, people thought I was crazy. No, it's because maybe 15 times. I'm going to say 15 times. Maybe less than that. I know that I wash my hands. I do the sanitize. I don't play. I don't play with any sicknesses. I don't play with any diseases because I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. I don't. So, and that being said, wash your hands. We have to do it now. It doesn't matter. Wash your hands. Clean them. Clean your bodies, okay? If you go out, and like I said, I'm guilty. I went out a couple times last year, and this is what I did because I seen nurses did it too. I came home, took me a shower, washed my clothes right then and there. Sprayed down that section when I walked in with sanitize. And that's how I kept it going. So we're going to recap what we talked about today. The coronavirus. It's not leaving. And it's up to you to believe or not if it's real. But I believe it's real. I just want to know, where are people catching it? Is it because of the super spreaders? Is it because of the underground parties and functions that everybody's been doing? Or is this you just sitting back watching TV with your baby, with your boo, just hanging out with your boys, just chilling? It could be two or more. That's it. 2 or 3 people. And y'all caught it. It's pretty sad. Leave your comments. Y'all. Pandemic. So much that happened in 2020. So much. And guess what? We still here. We still here. Some people didn't make it. But if you still breathing and having a heartbeat and you're healthy, you have no problems, you're okay. You're okay. For real, you are. Don't let the bad get to you. Let the good get to you. When I say the good, I'm talking about your peace, your mental peace. Like I said earlier in the video, mental health is real. Mental illness is real. But find your mental peace. Shout out to my friend Ida Break. She has a song out now called Mental Peace. Means you EADA. Ida. Y'all need to go follow her. Ida Breaks. She's on all social media platforms, but Ida, EADA, all music platforms. She has a song called Mental Peace. You need to definitely check that out. And the vaccines. They've been here. They've been here. They're not going nowhere. It's up to you. If you want to take the shot, stay safe, stay healthy, take the shots, take them. If you're scared and fear for your life because you feel like it's not good for me, the flu shot, every time I take the flu shot, I get sick. You know? it make you wonder. You know, it makes you wonder. Pray about it. And bring God back into the schools and back to your space. The people that don't believe in God, ask your family. Ask your friends that believes in God. They'll tell you. Everybody, thank y'all so much for tuning in to, of course, my podcast, 321 Boom Podcast Show with your boy Mario, Mr. Cheesecakes, DJ Big Mac the Boss. And you can definitely, I need you guys to go check out all my shows, okay? Go check out all the shows I have right now. Mega Music Monday, up and coming artists, DJs, radio personalities, songwriters, country artists, you name it. Anybody, pop artists, rock, any genre of music. Please go follow that page. Mega Music Monday, all one word. Type it in. I want to talk to you guys. I want to interview you guys. And like I say earlier tonight, if you want to be a part of a podcast, this is my first ever podcast. I'm excited. It's going down. I cannot wait. And tell everybody, man. Tell everybody this podcast is for every single person around the world and home base. I would like to hear your stories, how you changed the world. I would like to hear the stories that made you cry, make you feel depressed, make you feel upset, make you feel mad, make you feel happy. Shout out to G9 up in here. G Vibes. What's good, baby girl? I see you. Y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And this was a good episode. I'm enjoying. Like I said, leave comments. If you just popping in, I'm gonna save the live video. But I was just talking about 3 major words that's going on right now: coronavirus, pandemic, and the vaccines, and the black and brown, and all races, all around the world. We talking about it. Look, I told y'all I was talking about it, y'all. I was talking about it today. I was talking about it, so I appreciate everybody for supporting me. And I'm going to see you guys on the next podcast. And like I said, man, if y'all know some dope people, please tell them. Send them my way. And I would definitely put them on my podcast. We're going to have fun. And please be safe. It's a new year. Happy Chinese New Year, too. Shout out to my co-workers, neighbors. They gave me a little small envelope. It was it was so pretty. And when I opened it, I didn't know. I thought it was a card or something. $2 bill, y'all. I know y'all like, man, that ain't nothing. No, a $2 bill. You hardly see them $2 bills. That's what I need. I need that $2 bill in my life, man. I need a grip. I need like a 1.6 $2 bills in my hand. I am so silly. Hey, come get your laugh on too, man. If you like my laugh, if you like this to how I'm talking, I appreciate everybody. And I'm out, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. 2, 3, 2, 1, boom. podcast show. Y'all, I'm telling you. Oh, and follow Can I Cook For You too. Follow Can I Cook For You. That's my cooking page. And once again, I need y'all to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Of course, Mario, Mr. Cheesecakes, DJ Big Mac, the boss on Facebook. Check that, go to my Facebook. All right, let's go to my YouTube page. That is my whole YouTube page. All right, y'all, I am out. I see y'all next week. Peace.